Hello, I'm Tess List, and you're on my blog 360.yahoo.com/TessList. We're discussing my new book, Not Forsaken, Suffering Without Losing Heart, which is available at cafepress.com/TessList. To email me, my email is tesslist@gmail.com. Today's vignette is as follows. One who has faith in God does not have to downplay how terrible suffering is in order to make God look good. God provides us with a way to keep enduring at any rate that He chooses for us. He always has our best interest at heart, but looking good is not amongst His interests. God is never very motivated to adjust His plans, merely to save face among humanity. We must heed that we don't become confused. God is not telling us that we have to endure all sorts of earthly sufferings and that He will repay this endurance by making heaven a really nice place to be someday, a just desserts for our hard endurance here on earth. God isn't abandoning us here on earth with a promise to provide a way out, namely death, someday. When we think like that, we are merely thinking about God as if He were transcendent and divine, but not human. Praise God for the trump card miracle. Jesus is divine, but He is also human. Jesus completely melted down many times, overturning tables, attacking abusive religious authorities, critiquing disciples, sobbing over the crowds. Yeah, Jesus didn't hold it together. Jesus reached such a level of frustration, pain, exhaustion, isolation, and abandonment that He felt it was completely impossible to continue any longer. When was the last time that disease or pain or shortness of days gut-punched Jesus, shoved Jesus into the back seat, and kidnapped Jesus? Gethsemane, Pilate's place, Herod's hangout, Golgotha, the cross. All these places, in the garden where He prayed, in the house where He'd been arrested, at the king's where He is on trial, at the mountain which He was crucified, all these places, pain gut-punched Jesus, shoved Jesus into the back seat, and kidnapped Jesus. But thereafter, for Jesus, God provided a very literal way out. He rolled the stone away and let the re-enlivened Jesus exit from His former tomb. As we go through this book, we'll ponder how God is gut-punched for us, kidnapped for us, suffers for our sake, and how that suffering for our sake helps free us from our own suffering. Again, it's cafepress.com/TessList. The blog is 360.yahoo.com/TessList. And my email, where I invite you to join me, is tesslist@gmail.com. Thank you. Goodbye.